I won't be able to see any, like, a lot of things that I can normally see in the parks. But good to have you here. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the screen. I'll show you guys on the very back of the ship. It's a very windy day aboard the Seashore. We're on deck 16. Like I said, I'm on a 60-second delay. We're doing 24 frames per second. And I should not lose any frames. I mean, it's a beautiful view up here. And the seas are very rough today. It feels more like a flight than it is. I'll show you the bridge of size. There's a pool down there. Down there, and then we're on the back of the ship. Let's go to the Florida Straits with a speed of 22 knots, which is the equivalent of 25 miles an hour, and a heading of 066. The ship is currently 40 miles from the Florida Keys on Onboard side. We have already covered 358 nautical miles of our journey across the Onboard canal. We still have 324 sea depth below the keel is 3,280 feet, which is the equivalent of 1,000 meters. The weather forecast for today is mostly sunny, with wind blowing from southeast with a speed of 25 knots. The waves are coming from the same direction with a height of 3.3 feet or 1 meter. We have 3.3 feet waves, and we are traveling at 25 miles per hour. 34 miles from Port Canaveral. We're 40 miles from Florida Keys, and somewhere over there is Cuba. We didn't sail that close to Cuba today. But yeah. Be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And welcome to the cruise life.
We look forward to welcoming you back on board another MSC cruise ship very soon.
Let's go
Wherever
ahead
you choose your next port of call to be. It is never goodbye, it is simply ciao for now.
Well, thank you very much then, Josh. That was our birthday boy of the week from the bridge. Thank you very much, Josh. Right now, though, this is your cruise director, Neil, speaking, and it's time for our afternoon update. So once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now with our updates for the day ahead, first a friendly reminder, today is the perfect day to snap those photos of your favourite crew members' name tags. As you disembark, you'll begin receiving your post-cruise surveys. We know our amazing crew would love to be recognised for the great service they provided. A kind word in the survey truly goes a long way. Also, please take a moment throughout the day to set up your
pretty big ship. It's not the biggest. It's not even the biggest I've seen. But
doing this early will ensure a smoother, stress-free disembarkation tomorrow morning in Port Canaveral. Now let's talk cruise because Tour de Brunch is happening right now in the Central Park restaurant on deck number 5, just behind the giant LED screens in the Atrium. It's complimentary, it's delicious, and this is your last chance to enjoy it, as we'll be closing at 1 p.m. I'll be heading there myself right after this announcement, and I highly recommend you do too. Now for the edition of Neil's Fashion.
we're on deck 18, and then let's go to the top of the ship as high as up as I'm allowed to go.
And a massive 40% off all picture watches for today only. If by
So it looks
jewelry
like the
is
stream
your
is
style, then
going.
this epic final call clearance.
I wouldn't be able to
Right
know
now on deck number 8.
if we're losing frames or lagging,
Spectacular deals on
because the way I have it set up,
this afternoon, don't miss your shot on an unforgettable prize in Mega Bingo. One lucky guest will win a 7-night cruise for 2 to a destination of your
and
choice
that we are
anywhere
having
in
a
the world.
connection issue.
Tickets go on sale at 2 p.m. and the game begins at 3 p.m. in the Madison Theatre. And now for what is sure to be the highlight of your entire cruise, the MSC Cruise Talent Show kicks off at 2 p.m. in the Madison Theatre.
Looks like I had a little
having a good time. There's hot tubs. It's big pool. They used to play a movie on that screen. That big screen has a movie. And then here's the very top of the ship. The very top center of the ship. This is over 20 stories high. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you for letting me know. You guys, if you want to take a trip like this, be sure to check out my friend, Travel Nick and Shannon with Internet Travel. Got me on this ship at no additional cost. To get you on this ship or any other cruise ship. There's the pool bar or the deck bar or whatever from up here. Let's take you over here to show you a couple things. There's a sports court up above us, and then here's the water slides. So there are theme park activities here on the ship. But I mean, I wouldn't say this cruise, this ship is not a floating theme park. But it does have some good things. I'll try not to keep the kids on here. Class, the spa package to get here, and gives you a little bit more of a seclusive place, and it's not quite the price of the yacht club. If you look way up there, there's even more. It's like a ship inside of a ship concept. There's the Gulf. Right now, we're not as quite high as you can go, but we're as high as I can get for my package, and the highest is not that much higher. So we are up here, pretty much as high as we can go. Hey Tolga, welcome in. But yes, so we made our way to the Bahamas. We made a stop overnight. Yes, it's very windy up here. We're traveling at 22 knots, 25 miles per hour. We're 330 miles away from Port Canaveral. We're 40 miles away from the Florida Keys. This is a huge ship. It's not the biggest ship I've ever been on, but it is a big ship. I also have my said, you guys are on a 60-second delay. So it's a little rough. It's what I have to do to get you guys a clean broadcast without dropping frames. But I would greatly appreciate if you guys move the like button. We can't do any dance breaks today. If you want to support the channel and do a super chat, those options are still open. But unfortunately, I just can't. This is going to be more of a one-sided stream. There's just what I can't. There's another waterfall coming down from the top deck. We have a guy here keeping the decks dry. Jungle pool from here.
The door in the corner, they go inside.
So here's another pool area that's open. I know there's a way to the jungle pool from here, so I was like, is the jungle pool upstairs?
No, you need to go inside of the archive.
And go around. Okay. Awesome. We have to go inside and go on the outer edges. And as you can see, a lot of water. A lot of water over here. So let's go inside. Let's do an arcade tour. We're gonna have to come back up here later to get this on video. So I really want this in my vlogs. Yeah, it's been a really nice trip. It's really weird being away from the theme parks as long as I have. But I've got a lot of good footage. I feel like I have enough footage to start putting out more cruise videos on a regular basis, and that's what I want. Yeah, and I've never been on a ship that does not have an arcade. So let's just walk around a little bit. Some air hockey. There's a Formula 1 simulator in here somewhere. That would be super cool if I could do it and bring you guys with me. Oh, here it is. This is the Formula 1 racer. It's not the one I thought it was, or else I would probably do it. You have your hours. You have a fun pass that you can purchase. And the Formula 1 racer is $12. There's a 3D interactive cinema, and then there's also some virtual reality racking. But let's keep on moving. Not a lot to see here. Sorry I was not able to go live on Thursday. I had some challenges. I tried to meet IT. They refused to meet me. They did not respond to my request. So I had to change the video quality. Behind me, I'm not going to show on camera, but it's one of the teen clubs. So people under 18 can go to these places and hang out with other people on the ship, and they have activities to do. Which way to Epcot? We're on our way to Epcot, actually. It's just going to be a little while. And this is the jungle pool area. So you're gonna have some pool tables up here. Here's the Lego sailor. So yeah, up here on towards the front of the ship, the jungle pool area, there's gonna be a lot of like kids activities up here. And this is the pool that stays open later than the others. They call this the jungle pool because I guess it has jungle backdropper and stuff. Little kid splash pad over there. It looks like a rock wall you can climb, but it doesn't look like it's climbable. We have jacuzzis here, over there. This is going to be the pool where most of the kids are, because they can only get in this pool or the top deck pool. But this side is where all the kids' activities are. So, you know, if you want to stay away from the kids, then I think the top pool or the adults only affinity pools would be your top choice. But if you're here with the kiddos, this is where you go. I mean, you can go to the top pool, but this one seems to be like, you know, where the kids are hanging out, having a good time. And there's also a, like, it's a bar, but I think you can get gelato and some different things there. So let me get to a place where I can seat somewhere. I'm gonna go through the chat and say hello to everyone, and then we'll go downstairs and look around a little bit more. I think I'm gonna grab a window over here. A window seat maybe. Looks like everything's full. We are on a sea day, so. Alright. So, I said hello to Chaz. Good to see you, Chaz. Amber, hello. Welcome. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, Will. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Everybody, Will had a birthday on Thursday, and I hope that he had a good one. Amber, you're 100% correct. MSC Seashore is a beautiful ship. It has 3 sibling ships. The elevators can be a little tricky, but my advice is don't use the middle elevators. They're the busiest. Also, there are some times to where when you're boarding the ship or in port, the elevators times are crazy because people are getting on the ship, going to the top. Meal times, they get a little busy. But I will say I was on the ship 1 year ago, and the elevators are running a lot smoother this year than they were last year. Let me go back to the chat. Good to see you, April, and thanks for coming in. Awesome. So we're commenting in the chat. So I don't think I can really go any further to the front of the ship from here. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on for the junior ages here. Let's go down a floor. Try to stay away from this copyright music. And one thing I want to show you guys, let's zoom in. For your coffee lovers, this is an Italian cruise line. They do make fresh espresso and espresso drinks pretty much at every bar all the way across the ship, so it's really amazing. And then, like I said, there's a gelato stand over here. I think there is a cost for this. It is not included in your cruise fare. Check out these flavors. There's also one of these on the back of the ship on the adults only. I think you need it. But yeah. The only gelato stand that I know of is the one at the Hilton at the Cocoa Beach. Had my wedding there. So gelato is fun, especially beach and summer cruise weather. As you can see, it's a nice little area. I'm glad we're live now, finally. Not a lot of people, but I actually don't know how many of you are here. Only the people who have said hello so far, and I can see in the chat. But yeah, it's a... Yeah, I will say that one thing about this cruise that I've loved a lot is the ship. But I also love the ports. And then the main dining room has been the absolute best in the ship. They have served some of the best food. And then there were situations to where the food came out and it wasn't quite what we expected. And they just made something else. No big deal. And it tasted amazing. So big shout out to the culinary operations. Now, the one part that I'm not excited about is that we were given a 9:15 dining time, and we don't eat at 9:15 at night. Not a lot of people do. So let's go into the buffet. Probably just grab a drink and sit and chat with you guys by the window. Yeah, nobody eats at 9:15. So, kind of an awkward thing there. Let's see if I can grab a couple of ice. I'm just gonna grab a Coke and we're in the buffet right now. It's called the Marketplace Buffet. It's got some pretty decent food in here, actually. Let me have a Coke. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. So we're just gonna sit by the window, we'll chat for a minute, and then I'll take you around the buffet and show you. Show you a lot of the things that's being served here on this MSC Seashore. Now, we have sailed the Western Caribbean and we would see dolphins following the ship. I haven't seen that yet this time, but I am looking out for some dolphins. Move to the other side so you guys can see, get a better view, and I can see the chat. Yeah, we've had a really nice cruise. Like I said, it is an Italian cruise line, and I will say that a lot of service you may expect, and they don't provide the level of service that us normal people expect on a daily basis. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to get them to do, because when you're in the Fantastica class, you're supposed to get free room service. So we try to order early morning coffee. And 3 out of the 7 days so far, they have not picked up the form. So we weren't able to get the services because they did not pick up the form. And it was a little hard getting our dining reservations fixed. We me to go to multiple people and talk to maitre d'. There's one restaurant manager in the Manhattan restaurant. There's 4 main diners in the ship because this is almost a 6,000 person cruise ship. Hey Money, welcome in, good to see you. And so, yeah. Like I said, this is the side where we're 40 miles away from the Florida Keys. We don't have sight on them. On the way to Mexico, we were sailing closer to Cuba, and we were able to see the Cuban mountain range. I don't know the mountain range name of this stuff. It's the northwest side. The northwest side of the north coast of Cuba. And we were able to see the mountain range, which was really beautiful. There we go. There's a little bit of a shake, guys. That's from the ship. I can hold down a little bit. But yeah, I showed you I actually showed you all 3 pools. If you were watching when we went on the Infinity deck, the pool was down below, about 5 stories below us. Let me see if I can pull the phone closer, because I got you guys zoomed in. Because hopefully we can get this lag taken care of. I'm getting a weak network signal at this moment. Hopefully that will resolve. So they have Starlink internet, and it does provide a good speed, but it's the most unreliable speed that you can get. So YouTube connection. All right, there we go. It's a little bit different than in the parks because I'm like probably on a 15 to 20 second delay. And now I have to be on a 60-second delay, and I also have a 24 frames per second instead of 30, which looks a little more cinematic but less realistic. Luminous is at 9 p.m. I may be watching. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be live with you guys for a little while, because what I'm going to do is, after I chat with you and drink this Coke, we're going to go check out some food on the buffet. And then I'm going to take you down to some lower areas and show you more of the ship. I'm going to stay live until I show you a lot of the areas of the ship. And then I have to go get my then we have to go shut down the live stream, and I have to go finish filming, because I can't film if I'm not on the ship. I'm just going to go try to get a lot of filming in. And then dinner's at 6, and then after 6, we're gonna go back to the room. We're gonna pack the room up, get it ready for debarkation tomorrow. But yeah, we made it. We're live. It was not an easy challenge. I got no help from the ship IT team. I requested help from them, but I wasn't able. All kinds of connection errors on the screen. But hey, Court, welcome in. Good to see you. I think moving around will help me, just because I don't know where the ship's. Actually, I'm right by a ship access point. I can see it. I should have perfect signal right here, but I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the buffet and some of the food options that you can get here on board. And then we'll go down a few decks. So what's gonna take place is I'm gonna get on the elevator and you're gonna lose signal, but you're 60 seconds out, so if there is any kind of frame drops, then it will be very brief, and then I'll be right back as soon as I get off the elevator. Yeah, it just takes us a little while to get there. Traveling by ship, we're going 22 knots. Which the ship is going full speed. See if I can show you guys. That's what I'll show you. That's kind of a real life simulator of how fast we're going. Yeah, I just, you know, I'm not streaming at the same quality that I would be streaming at Disney. And then I don't have to worry about the bit rate. As long as there is a connection and it's flowing, it has enough time to upstream the content that I'm trying to do. Yes, yo ho, it's Pirate's life for me. One more round of Coke here, and I will take you guys to the buffet. Not planning on eating buffet tonight. By this time in a cruise, it's like you've already ate a lot of food. And I'll just kind of eat enough to throw some in my stomach at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and show you guys the food options on the buffet. But you see, here, there is a router. It's an Aruba. And I should not be getting bad service because there are access points all over the buffet. Those little white things on the ceiling, that's what connects us. And they're all over the buffet, and I'm still having issues. As you can see right here, it's the kids area. Like, you have to be a certain height to get through there. I've seen parents duck. But yeah, there's all kinds of like kid stuff. It's a good thing because it's like you see kids grabbing different things on the main buffet, and it's not always the sanitary. So they have their little place and they have their ladles. It is really busy right now, so we're just going to take a little swipe. I have stuff to make nachos with. That way down towards the back. So you have guacamole, pico, black bean salsa, lime sour cream, some chips. We're just gonna wait in line just like we're in the buffet. I guess I'll try to bring the other camera up later and get some video of the buffet. They have salmon salad. Chaz, why is all the rum gone? There's still plenty of rum left on this ship. And that's how I know that there are no pirates on this ship. But salmon salad, that looks yummy. You have egg salad, some salami, lettuce. Here's your cheeseburgers, your hamburgers, and your worms. And then there are hot dogs and fries. Princess Cruise Lines also has people serving you the food. But that's a good and a bad thing. Because then you have to go with their serving sizes. And here's some condiments. Some more condiments here. And this is an Italian cruise line. And one thing they do very well here is pizza. So, this is what the pizza looks like. And you have your red pepper and your Parmesan flakes. And one thing I noticed, there's a lot of spring rolls on the ship for the buffet. I was just talking on my thing here, telling them what we're eating on the cruise. And yeah, this is just another version of the line. This is kind of like the lunch offerings. I think there's 3 different like sides. So let's go up another. No, that's the north one. Let's go down one. I'll take you through the sides until we find the desserts and the ice cream. It's really busy in here right now. Of course, it is a sea day. Everybody who is on this cruise is on the ship. And here's another one of those little bars. This is where I usually sit because I like the food offerings. And then these guys are giving great service. And see if I can get the espresso machine on the camera. See, an amazing espresso machine. Another benefit of sailing an Italian cruise line is you're gonna get the best coffee here. See the staff running the stations here. This one's a little busy, so I'm gonna see if I can peek in. This is where the carvery is at. There's a couple of slots over there I just want to show you guys. We have some whole chicken, and then you have some rice pilafs and some pea casserole.
Hey, how you doing? Can I get some burgers? Thank you.
Carving some chicken, and you got some
Hello.
tater tots. Hello. And then here's some pastas. All kinds of pasta options. And they have some paninis. Let's see if we can make our way over here and do a swoop on the buffet.
May I have gnocchi with the meat sauce?
Let's just give it a minute.
You want this? Are the noodles that with the red sauce? Please? What? Sorry. Then I'll have the gnocchi. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it would be equivalent to deep dish pizza, it looked like to me. But I mean, it's very busy, so we're just gonna do a quick swoop. We have the pepperoni sandwich, which is a pepperoni, like pretty much a ham and cheese panini. Pepperoni panini. And you have a chorizo corn hot dog. That looks yummy. Looks really good. And we have stuffed potato balls, vegetable dumplings, and then you have your chicken salad, all your fixings, some gorgonzola, and walnut raisin cheese. You have some focaccia bread, and your greens. Hey Tony, welcome in. Good to see you. You have some, is your vegan corner here? And sometimes you'll see a lot of Indian food over here. You guys like the curries. And then, I'm going to show you guys a quick look. Here's your salad side. You got all kinds of salad options on ham and cheese and jalapenos, bell peppers, tomatoes. And your artesian side, your soup and pasta side.
Did you want one of these?
Polenta, chef's chili lime fresh, chili lime for fish, green bean casserole, some rices, sage cream yellow corn, ham. And here's some more pizza. A little bit different than what we saw over on the other line. And you can ask the chefs, and they usually make you whatever pizza you would like. Especially during these hours, the later hours, it's kind of limited, but there's some more breads, tomatoes, cucumbers, some finger foods over here. And like I said, I'm trying to be as courteous as possible, just because it is lunch hour. We had brunch, so I'm still good. I might grab something later, but once I switch cameras. Like I said, here's the desserts. Soft serve. Somebody's serving your ice cream for you. Yesterday they had waffle cones. Today they just have the regular ones. But it's usually a pretty long line. It's not too bad right now though. And, there's plenty of cakes and treats here on the ship as well. I mean, like, there's something for everybody on the ship. Like, you can find anything you want to eat here. I mean, everybody's preference, you're going to find something. And also the main dining room, the Central Park dining room, is open for lunch and breakfast each day. Today was a brunch day. I'm going to turn around. We're going to go to the other side. We're going to get on the elevator. And I think we're going to go to deck 8, where I can show you more of the ship. Let me just check some things here. We're 81%. We're charging. I do need to put the gimbal on charge a little bit. But yeah, there's a busy meal going on right now. So we just want to show you guys a little bit. So we have the drink package, so we can have like anything to drink we want. But so they have teas, coffees. And there's juices. Like I said, there's hot teas. Then if you like to sweeten your stuff, you got pretty much everything. Sometimes when it gets a little busy, the ship is low on ice and the drinks aren't quite as cold. So you just have to like go around and find some ice. I haven't had a big issue on this particular cruise, but it happens. Alright, we're going on the elevator, so we're gonna get a little lag here. Maybe we are on a big enough delay.
8, car 8.
I'm gonna take you guys on deck 8. We need to find a place to like get things charging though.
8, car 8.
May have a little bit of a gimbal charging issue. So I can probably get done with the stream before it completely dies though. So one thing I must say, the elevators are my least favorite thing of the ship. They're called smart elevators. And what you do is you go and choose your floor. It'll tell you what elevator to get on and how quick it's coming.
Car 8.
But a lot of times they're full when they arrive, and it takes them a while to get here. So you just gotta be patient with the elevators. Press the button for deck 12, even if they wanted to get on. There's not enough room. 9.
Jesus.
Looks like you got quite a few bottles.
Not that many today. Plus we're lagging in the elevator, so I don't know how many people are on. When I'm in the Disney parks, I've had up to 300 people watching.
Deck 8.
This is going to be our deck as well. This is where a lot of fun is on the ship. We're midship, deck 8. And I'm going to show you some of the specialty dining restaurants now. Only the buffet and the main dining room are included in your cruise fare on the ship. But they have Kaito, it's teppanyaki, and then of course there's a cocktail bar, the wine cellar and the butcher's cut, and then Kaito sushi bar, and then Ocean K, which is like a seafood restaurant. So the teppanyaki, Kaito teppanyaki is going to be your typical hibachi style. Not a lot of people doing specialty dining lunch today. And then you have your cocktail bar. It's just kind of a little place to relax and hang out and grab a drink before your dinner reservations. Very upscale here. On day 1, thank you to my friends here on the channel, Nick, Magic Adventures, Chaz, and all you guys. We were treated to dinner here at the Butcher's Cut. The Butcher's Cut is the steakhouse here on board, and I will be putting up a dining review and a video pretty soon. Yeah, it's just a upscale, nice little steakhouse. I wouldn't say it's like your most upscale steakhouse, but it was pretty good. And then there's wine cellar. Looks like this is a private event, so we are not going to be able to go in there. But we'll walk around the area a little bit. I want to go take you to the Kaito sushi bar though. Hello. The Kaito sushi bar is like an amazing sight. Let's see if we can see the conveyor belts going. It's busy.
Very good.
Okay, see the little sushi? They're just like going on like a little conveyor belt. and you choose whichever ones you like. You can just grab them. Not sure the dining packages. Here we go. A little bit better since there's nobody here. It's not easy to see them. But the sushi just goes on a little conveyor belt, and you get to choose the ones you want to eat. Yeah, and it's, I mean, it's pretty nice back here. And here's the Ocean K restaurant. Ocean K is MSC's private island. You may have heard of it. They also have a restaurant, seafood restaurant here on board. So, and these packages usually start between $25 and $70 per person. You can get some good deals like we did for the first day of the cruise. I mean, there is some delicious food. So we're about an hour of the stream. Looking good. I think everything's looking good. I just want to show you as much of the ship, tour as much of the ship I can. I think we're going to end with the chocolate bar in a little bit. So join me, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. There's no super chat dance break today, but if you want to donate to the channel and help support the channel, I support you doing so, and super chats will go to help fund the expenses of running a YouTube channel. So here's the promenade area. Bar, very top. We're gonna go down there floor by floor. So I'm gonna show you the last premium dining restaurant. It's gonna be your value dining though. It's gonna be a little bit better of a cost for you. This is an all-you-can-eat taco bar or Mexican style cuisine. And it's $24.99 per person. And it's all you can eat. So yeah, everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and head down to the sports bar. I'm not sure what games everybody watches in here, or MSC has the licensing for the correct games, but I did see the NBA Finals in here earlier in the week. And just you guys know that MSC has a deal with the Miami Dolphins for promotions. You see they have these little booths you can just sit at and watch whatever you like. There are some like slot machines here in the sports bar. Just a few. Lots of sports memorabilia in here. And on my previous cruises, I found the service was very quick and friendly here, which is always a good thing. Hey Jeremy, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad everybody else is here as well. It'll be as prompt as I'd like. But yeah, they had the NBA Finals here the other night. So
my life in the casino the other night.
you're the guy who told us how fast we're going, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I just saw one of the bridge guys. He was telling us how fast they're going on the intercom. And so this is probably my favorite place to go on the entire restaurant, on the entire cruise. It's a little busy right now, but this is kind of like my late night spot. To me, it feels like a little speakeasy lounge, and it is called the Brooklyn Cafe. So it's a little coffee lounge, little coffee place during the day, and they serve different drinks all the way through the day. There's an outdoor deck. And the decor in here is very, very coffee. Then it's in the evening, like they have some good music. It's really laid back. This has a very relaxed atmosphere for the most part, especially later in the days. Let's go outside just for a minute. The door is hard to open. But yeah. Show you guys where we are now. We were all the way up there where those water slides are. And now we're all the way down here. Let's see if I can take you all the way to the back before we go to deck 7, because I think we're on the adults only deck. Guys, if you want to take a trip like this, be sure to check out Botnick's in the description. That link will take you to travel with Nick and Shannon, Here to There Travel. They can help you get you on a ship just like this and have your dream vacation at no additional cost to you. Just fill out the form and Nick will be in contact with you. Appreciate you guys for watching. Good to see you, Jeremy. Yeah, we're 40 miles from the Florida Keys. We're 350 miles-ish from Orlando. And we've had a nice cruise and we're on our way back to Port Canaveral, but we won't be there until tomorrow. So we're on the Affinity Bridge. You can see there's if you're afraid of heights, this may not be the way you want to travel. But it's beautiful up here. We're gonna go all the way to the back of the pool, to the adults only affinity area. That'll be the last thing we do on this deck, and then I'll take you. I mean, it is adults only, but you still have to wear clothes and behave yourself. So I would still say there's a more family-friendly atmosphere. Just kids aren't allowed. But you know, you can probably still sit in the shade and still get sun, just because there's so much sun and heat out here. Looks like gimbal. Just trying to do some weird stuff here. Hey Jeremy, I'm the cruise and theme park guide, and I am currently out doing cruise versions of the channel. I don't do a lot of cruise live streams, and I'm not on a Disney ship. I'm on the MSC Seashore. Full day on the ship. Pretty busy bar here on sea days. And here's the pool on the back of the ship that I showed you from the top deck. Let me show you. I was up on that bridge earlier, way up there. Now we're down here. Let me show you guys some beauty. The This is absolutely incredible, guys. Here on the edge of the two pools. All right, so let's go ahead and go back inside and go back to, let's go down to deck 7. Deck 8 is one of my favorite decks on the cruise, just because you have the infinity pools and you have the specialty dining and the lounges. It is quite hot out there, so I'm fully dressed and not pool clothes. So we just came in. It's like a little lounge. I think this is the backside of the Uptown Lounge. Another nice place to relax if you don't want to be in the heat. Yeah, this is the Uptown Lounge. Alright, so back at the Ocean Cay restaurant, Kaito Sushi place, and then we're gonna head over here and go downstairs. So it seems like sushi and tacos is busy, but the more upscale places, not so much for specialty dining. Yeah, but it's air conditioning feels really good on this deck. I'd say the lower decks, the air conditioning is less prominent, but up here in the shopping areas and the dining areas, it feels so good. Here's some art. They digitize your eye and do like an image of your eye, and they can do some really cool stuff with it. It's kind of cool actually. So let's go down to deck 7. Hey, Robin. This is where a lot of your theme parties are usually. There's usually a band right there. One deck below me here. And then the promenade bar. It's called the Seashore Bar. Hey Nick, welcome in. Good to see you. And we are now on deck 7. You will find some really cozy places here on deck 7 to just hang out and relax. Sometimes they have like wine bottles and stuff there. There's a watch and sunglass shop here. will say the people on the ship will ask you as you walk by. They're not as aggressive trying to sell you things as someone on the ship. And that is the casino. So I don't think there's anything on the other side except for the theater. So we are not allowed to be filming in the casino during casino hours, but and look who I found. Looks like somebody's enjoying their cruise down there. So we have a happy cruiser on deck 6. So let's make our rounds. This bar right here is the champagne bar. There's a champagne bar on the lower deck too. That's the one that we've been hanging out with. Hey Neil, good to see you. Just hanging out on the MSC Seashore, doing a little ship tour with you guys right now. See, like I said, more places to sit. This is where I was sitting yesterday filming the departure of the cruise ship from Cozumel. So we're gonna, not a ton here. I'm not gonna take you in the casino. We've already went down one deck. So let's go down to deck 6. There's not anything on the other side of the casino. It's just the ship theater. Actually, let's go in there. I'm gonna have to put you guys on the ground. Can't show the casino while it is open, but I do want to go inside the theater. So they don't usually say anything about filming when we're in port and the casino's closed. So let's just like not show anything and just walk through. Got to respect the filming policies here on the ship. Don't want to get ship security mad at me, so. Ooh. But I can't show the bar here. There's like a Statue of Liberty. This ship is themed like New York City. And they have like the bar here. And then here's another place where music is played. They have like Times Square kind of little backdrop there. And what I really want to show you guys is the Madison Theater. There shouldn't be any shows in there right now. This is on the very front of the ship on deck 7. Yeah, sorry, Steven. There were some issues streaming on Thursday, and I'm very sorry. Happy birthday to you, my friend. They're going to do a crew talent show at 2 p.m. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream that. I can, but I've got to get some filming done for video editing. But here's where all the shows are nightly. They're going to do a crew talent show. Hey, Tim, welcome in. Good to see you. And everybody, if you can boop the like button for me. And there is no dance break super chat challenge today. But if you guys feel like donating to the channel, super chats and PayPal options are always open. All proceeds go to support the channel. But yeah, this is where they have each nightly show. They have a grand piano here, and this show happens at 2 p.m. It is. It's like a mini Times Square. And like I said, there's quite a bit of seating. So we've had to do, at the beginning of the cruise, we made all our reservations for these shows. We went to 3 of them. And we just thought I'd show you the theater a little bit. I mean, it's beautiful in here. Air conditioning is nice. Just had a guy talking a little loud and using a language I'm not familiar with. I'm not sure if he was asking me to move on or not. And there's really nothing going on. But yeah, here's the Madison Theater. So let's make our way out. Okay. All right, we're approaching the casino. Just gonna put you guys down just to give privacy. There are signs saying no filming in a casino, so it's kind of like going through Disney security. I'm just pointing the camera down. I'm not sure if it's a personal privacy thing or a machine thing or what, but they don't tend to like to film in a casino, so you guys get to see the ground. All right, we got a few decks left. All right. The last thing I'm going to show you is the chocolate bar. Like I said, you guys are on a 60-second delay, and I've got you at 24 frames per second. And that matches the bit rate that I have available to me. And I don't think we've had drop frames, even though my screen has told me don't have a connection a couple times. So it's been a win. Definitely learned a lot on learning how to stream a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. All right. So here is this is off of the champagne bar. I've been coming to this place a lot. The staff here is really awesome. And I finally was able to get my live stream off. So we were live. Everybody come see Eddie. The best bartender on the ship right here, Eddie. The Seashore Bar. You want to be? Do you want a little bit more fame?
Yeah, because I think I'm going on holiday soon.
Where?
So on holiday, so I need to post it and then you make it right.
That's Dawood, right?
Yeah,
Dawood. He is the most famous bartender on the ship and in the MSC fleet. There's no more famous bartender on the entire MSC fleet than Dawood. Like, if you see some of the pictures of the ship, he's in them. But yeah, this is my favorite bar on the ship for this cruise. Eddie and Dawood have been truly amazing. And let's go over and hang out with Melody.
I'm going on a holiday soon on the 3rd of August. And then
You're telling them.
hey guys, thank you for all your support all the time. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us on MSC. We really love you. We have a big family, as you know. On the 3rd of August, I'll be going on my holiday, 2 or 3 months vacation. And I hope to see you guys soon. And we really appreciate all you do and all you are. And without you, we are nothing. And we appreciate you. And thank you for joining us at MSC.
And thank you for your hospitality on the ship. It's been great.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. That is Daewoo. He is a very famous bartender on this. He's probably the most famous bartender in this fleet, in the entire MSC fleet. So Melody was here somewhere. Oh yeah, and this is called the Shine Bar. Champagne Bar is the one up above. Yeah, Daewoo says he's gonna go on holiday for a few months. And then he'll be back on the ship probably in the fall sometime. Down below is, well, let's go down below and then I'll come back up here. But this is just another area to hang out. People have puzzles and games and all kinds of different things they do. But yeah, this is a really fun, popular area. I've spent a good amount of time on this cruise here. Like I said, you have your musicians right there in the middle of the screen. I haven't really drank anything other than soda and water today. It's actually a busy filming day because I missed the other sea day. So I've been really busy. All right, right here is where you book a cruise while you're on a cruise. Some cruise lines call it the next cruise desk. MSC calls it the future cruise desk. And I think right now they're telling me a $200 onboard credit if we booked another cruise today. However, I usually book later because I can get a better deal for the cruise. Telling everybody about what you guys do here. Took me 5-6 days to get a live stream up, but I did it. Yeah, so not much to see there. I'm just taking you to the bottom promenade level.
We'll wait.
Oh, hey. There's some cruisers. Have you guys had an amazing time? It's been fun.
It's been awesome.
It's not over yet. They're not kicking us off the ship yet.
That's right. We still got money to make.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, so it's been fun. Glad all you guys are joining me. Like I said, there's not a ton down here, so I moved down here. So this is the Seashore Bar. They have a lot of good drinks, and like I said, Italian cruise lines, they have a coffee bar on every bar. You can get an espresso of any kind. They have whole beans they grind in fresh, just the way it is supposed to be done. But I mean, so yeah, this right here, and I'll talk about this in a minute. This is customer service. So the last day of the cruise, everybody's trying to settle up their bills and make sure that their account has the right charges on it. I advise you to check that daily because this is a long line. And if something was wrong yesterday and you waited today to fix it, then you have to wait in this line. So I just suggest you guys maybe not wait till the last day. And here's where you get all your photos. If you, it's kind of like Photo Pass. You can buy a Photo Pass, you can buy the photos. I usually decline the photos from the staff just because, hey, you can save that film, that effort for someone else in that space. I'm vlogging on the ship, so. And this is like the ship IT place right here. I was able to get them to help with a little bit of Wi-Fi, but I could not get a manager to help me here. And then here's the back of this promenade deck. There's like a little place, people are waiting. So now let's go up to the chocolate bar and the shopping area. So you'll find some good deals on the cruises on the last day. So over here looks like 3 watches for $50, 2 shirts for $28. It's like as a Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral, just some logoed t-shirts here. Cozumel. That's why waiting to the last day of the cruise is not a bad thing, because if you want to buy something, you don't have to store it in your room and you might get a better price on it. I noticed Royal Caribbean doesn't do as many deals, but MSC is, 30% off Valentino bags. They have them from fragrances. Yeah, there's just a lot going on here today. It's a huge sales event here. And earlier we were talking about Times Square. Well, here's the ground floor where the musician is. The casino is 1 deck up. And there's a little Times Square look right there. You even got a ceiling on the sky. The ship is decorated into like New York. So it's like a New York Italian flavor feel here.
Now we're gonna finish our crossword challenge. But so far, no winners. No winners for this crossword challenge. Let's make some noise for yourself. Woo-hoo!
So let's go to the Venchi chocolate bar. And this is probably the best place to get treats on the entire ship.
If you want to play this game, just come up here to one particular. We don't start it yet, so I
There's the Ocean Cay Lighthouse. And this is an amazing Melody. So later on, I'm gonna do a little vlog in here. We're gonna order some chocolate and do some taste testing. But
I did buy one of those assorted ones we can try later.
Nice. I'm gonna do a little chocolate vlog. You're gonna come with me if you want. But yeah. This is a coffee bar or a chocolate bar. And they have different chocolate flavored drinks and treats. There's a chocolate swan, octopus, elephant. And it's a beautiful little bar here. So yeah, I'm gonna make a vlog in a little while here after I go offline, but I think it would offer more value for me to bring the camera and just do a better job showing you guys this place. But it's a cute little chocolate bar here. Let's check out to see what kind of treats they have here in the case. They have mini praline coconut, cremino, lemon and vanilla. wild berry praline, apricot and cinnamon, blood orange, hazelnut spread, cover white chocolate. That pistachio praline looks amazing. The coconut praline hearts. And Brutos and Bueno, like a brittle. Looks so good. And then and like these little pistachio dragis. Dragis.
They're hazelnuts? Yeah, with hazelnut. Whole hazelnut. Whole hazelnut dipped in different chocolates.
They're hazelnut dipped in chocolate. And then they have gelato and ice, maybe ice cream too. And they have these amazing, I may get one of these later for the vlog. But yeah, I mean, this is amazing. This is probably, I mean, this is many reasons why you should get on this ship. Does the Seaside have this bar too?
Seaside? Yes, sir.
Oh, they have the same bar? Okay. All the Seaside class MSC ships have this chocolate bar. There are 4 ships that look exactly like this one. But one sails for Miami, one sails here, and from Port Canaveral, I don't know where the other ones sail. There's the Seaview, the Seaside, the Seashore, and the Seascape. I did. I went to go say hello to him, and he was on the stream.
I know. He asked me. He saw me, and I said you were streaming, and he said, "Tell her to come here. Tell her to come here."
Yeah, he's on the stream for a minute. He's such a great bartender. Has been providing a lot of hospitality and niceness. The culinary and bar staff on the ship are top notch. Housekeeping. And I think some of the management on the ship, you know, there's lots of room for improvement. But I kind of brought y'all in the back way. Here's the front way of the chocolate bar here. Super glad you guys hung out with me today. I know it's not Disney and that might throw some people off. But I am the cruise and theme park guide, and I won't be doing that many cruise live streams. They don't have a ton of value. It takes time away from my filming, and that's why I'm here. But I really wanted to take the time to hang out with you guys for our normal stream time. We will be back at Magic Kingdom on Thursday. Let me sit here. So a ship tour wore me out here. So we'll be back at Magic Kingdom on Thursday. Doing all the fun stuff, 6 p.m. Can't wait to get back into the parks. And then Saturday is a very special live stream. It's going to be all day. I'm going to be live streaming from Epic Universe. So June 21st, Epic Universe. And then whatever Thursday is, it's going to be Magic Kingdom. The gimbal is getting ready to die. And that concludes our ship tour and live stream for the day. Just be sure to boop the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And just because we didn't do a super chat challenge doesn't mean you can't support the channel. But thank you guys so much visiting me here on this live stream for the MSC Seashore. And I guess with that being said, we'll see you real soon.